ML Elric was one of those kids, too.
So we sent him to the Red Wings' first ever fantasy camp, where he skated with a couple of dozen other hacks, including 4 very different people who shared one single dream. ML?
Huell and Monica, as you're about to see, the only way I will ever get paid to play hockey is if the boss sends me to the rink on an assignment. Thankfully, ankle benders like me now have a chance to pretend we're pros. All it takes is a lot of heart and a couple $1,000 bucks. Good afternoon, team. We're coming to you live from Joe Louis Arena in downtown Detroit. The 2013 Miller Lite Detroit Red Wings Fantasy Camp. Hey, rookie, fantasy camp's this way. They came from all over the country. Welcome to Ontario, South Carolina.
I'm from Niles, Michigan, but I currently live in Catskill, New York.
They came from different walks of life.
I'm a firefighter by profession.
I work in interventional radiology,
So,
ultrasound.
yeah, so if we get cancer out there, you're good. But if I get hit in the face with a puck, not so much. I'll try not to get hit in the face with a puck. All right. They all shared one goal, to skate at the Joe.
Dream coming true?
How many fantasies left?
The funny thing is,
Anyone more colorful than the goalie from down south. He came dressed as one of the Hanson brothers from the movie Slapshot.
Just a little bit south of Saskatoon.
This isn't your first time on the ice in 30 years. This is just, you had a little South Carolina training camp.
We had 2 months.
Okay. You cut out all the toxins. I would ask if you didn't have sex, but with that getup, I think I know the answer.
Nice.
Not long after we hit the ice, Mr. Hansen hit the ice. All right. And that was pretty much the last time we saw him. Here we go. Of course, we all had our ups. Where's my contract? As well as our downs. Oh.
oh, that's where that poor bastard hurt his knee.
That's right.
So far, Homer?
They're doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little mistake. You gotta bring the knees anymore.
Can't be a coach and a media, darling.
And so much for my plan not to get hit in the head with a puck.
Oh!
I am very lucky.
Hey, that was close, huh?
None of the players were outstanding. If there's a scout in this building, he's in his office doing a crossword puzzle.
Ice time is soon over. Let's go.
Call me Blades.
John Reyes is 63, making him an elder statesman among the campers.
It's no cuts, okay? Everybody made it to tomorrow. Okay? You made it? Okay?
He doesn't have the best hands. He doesn't have the hardest shot. But he's got the grooviest skates.
I got those in 1973. I've tried to get different skates in the past. Just couldn't get comfortable with them, so I just decided I'll skate with these till the blades fall off.
I want to make sure that I can comprehend every drill, so when I follow directions, I can fly, skate, shoot, score.
Lydia Garcia is the most committed camper.
I want to get a Gordie Howe hat trick. I want a penalty, I want a goal, and I want an assist. Did you already go?
I did,
Okay, then I'm cutting. First service was great. I'm glad that I conditioned for it, because playing at the elite level with players like Dallas Drake and Thomas Holmstrom, they definitely want you to be in shape.
I trained at a little bar near my house. I think I may need
Did you say a bar?
my conditioning. A bar.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a mistake now. Ted Zialski lives north of Toronto, showing his Red Wing pride behind enemy lines.
I'm working on a bucket list. If an opening comes up,
get me on. There's younger guys that might be waiting, but they don't know what a bucket list is.
Nice.
Here at the Joe, he's finally among friends, even if he doesn't always act very friendly.
You know, I am one of the veterans here, but I think I'm holding my own, all right? Especially against guys like you. I'm not going to let you get by.
Those are my balls in there. I'm going to need those.
Go like this, forward, down.
You know, this is actually the first time I've ever had any type of coaching, any type of drills, or anything like that.
Oh! But my favorite camper is Chad Brooks. He's a Marine and he's learning Pashto so he can rub elbows in neighborhoods that make Detroit look like, well, like Birmingham.
The desert, the mountains, I'll be all over Afghanistan.
Chad has faced death, and he knows what matters.
I had a pretty close call with a potential suicide bomber, and I thought I was going to buy the farm. And the last thing that I was thinking about was, you know, I wish my wife would have known, you know, that the last thing I'd be thinking about would be her. So when I came home, I told her that. Well, this time when this camp came up, I was thinking about it, and I thought, man, if I don't do this camp, the last thing I'm going to think about is I should have done that camp with the Red Wings.
Chad Brooks.
In downtown Detroit, 2013 Miller Lite Detroit Red Wings Fantasy Camp Championship game.
This is so awesome.
What are you hoping for in a big game today?
Oh, I'm just hoping to go out and have a good time. You know, I got some family and some friends. I just hope I don't make a fool out of myself in front of my friends and family.
We have a goal. Fisher with a hat trick.
I don't think Yuri Fisher has taken notes that we're amateurs.
Nobody had more shots than I did, and nobody had less success.
How many shots am I going to get?
With the clock running out and the red team running away with it, our Marine made the most of his opportunity.
Get to the front, Brooksy.
Knowing we'd never make the NHL. After all, this was Fantasy Camp, not Fantasy Island.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good work, fellas.
But fantasies are important. They help us escape the daily drudgery. And if this Marine finds himself halfway around the world, stuck in hostile territory, maybe that puck he put in the net at the Joe will give him one more reason to think of happier days back home.
Good goal.
Oh, thanks, man.
Keep that in a safe
Thanks,
place,
brother.
man.
Appreciate
You're
it.
good over there.
Cheers.
As you can see, it should come as no surprise that none of us will be on the ice when the Wings open their season on Wednesday, but there are plenty of campers who say they'll be back next year. And based on the success of this year's camp, you can bet there will be a long line forming for a spot in that locker room.
Well, that's a great story. And you, the captain of the team, right?
Yeah,
No, I was
you look
just-
like you know what you're doing out there on the
Yeah,
ice.
it's a lot of special effects. I was just happy to keep up. But it was a great time. The Red Wings put on a really good show. This is the first time they've ever done it. And they didn't even really advertise it. They put it on the website. So many people responded that they filled up right away. And I suspect that next year they'll have to offer several sessions because everybody had a great time.
Yeah, great experience. And the Marine, he ships off.
He ships off in 2 weeks. His family's probably watching right now, and he'll see it at myfoxdetroit.com. And obviously, we hope that he'll be there next year.
Chad Brooks, yes, indeed.
Yeah, he started off strong. It'd be good to see him finish with a hat trick next year.
And you don't look too worse for the wear, I don't think.
I've had a month to recover.
Yeah.
Inside.
You're feeling it. That's right.
A lot of penalties, huh?
Yeah, no, there were no penalties. There were no refs. So that really helped.
Great story. Thanks, Emil.
Great. I'll still come on Fox.